I've researched many religions, and the one that seems to make the most sense is Islam. I think Islam is the only religion. Islam might be the only religion, and other things might just be ways of worship. At least it's the most simplified religion. If you go to a mosque, you just pray. You can just walk in there and you just pray on the carpet. Isn't that probably what it was like in Jesus' time? Didn't they probably just worship one God and just prostrate themselves?
The merciful, the compassionate. Prostration. Page 279. Alif Lam Mim. The revelation of the book, of which there is no doubt, is from the Lord of the universe. Did they say he has invented himself, Muhammad? Surely it is the truth from your Lord that you may forewarn a people none has warned before you, and they may be rightly guided. All Muhammad was done was true. Muhammad was just warning. Muhammad was just warning. Mankind. In the name of God, the merciful, the compassionate. Say, I seek refuge in the Lord of mankind, the King of mankind, the God of mankind, from the mischief of the slinking prompter who whispers in the hearts of mankind, from jinn and mankind. My brain's out sleeping.
I finished.
Okay, let's summarize the whole book. I read the entire Quran in one sitting as a white boy, Christian, and I was shocked. I was shocked because I thought it was going to be like really evil and about, I don't know, terrorism. And it was actually amazing. And the most peaceful thing after finishing, I was just like, wow. I feel like I've had some questions answered about life. It literally says ward off evil with good. Where did this notion come from that people think Islam is very evil and aggressive and angry? Maybe it's because the news. I think it's because the news. Everything is from the news is fake. The news is fake. We gotta stop watching the news.
I don't think Jesus wants people to worship him. I think Jesus wants people to worship God, which is why I believe is the reason for when Jesus was about to go on the cross, according to the Bible, he fell on his face, meaning he prayed. He prayed to God. So he was praying to God. And then when the disciples said, Jesus, can you show us how we should pray? He said, yeah, let me show you. And the prayer starts off with, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So if Jesus is on earth, if he is God, then where is God? Then God wasn't in the rest of the world? Or was he this omnipresent human? It doesn't make sense to me. But I even think, I just think it doesn't make sense to me because it's impossible. Prayer, and Jesus told his disciples how to pray. And it starts out with Our Father. Jesus was worshiping God. And Jesus spoke Aramaic. You know how he said God, how you say God in Aramaic? Look it up. Allah. This just might be the only religion left. The only monotheistic religion left.
truly monotheistic. Monotheistic means following the one creator, one. Intuitively, everyone knows that there must be one. We must have come from one source, and that source is the truth. And that truth is God. That's the idea of God, is that it's the truth. The truth that you can go all the way